Hello, welcome to our presentation for our AEZ quadratic funding application. With me is
Per.
Per, hi Per, and I'm Patrick. We are building the blockchain part of crowd control, and basically let's just skip into it directly. If you are building with a Cosmos blockchain or using a Cosmos blockchain that already exists via your website, everything is already quite easy and awesome. You can connect your wallet, Kepler integration, everything is there. With Cosmos.js, you can already easily integrate transactions and queries into your website. There's auto-generated code, so you don't have to rebuild all the transactions that in the blockchain you want to use exist, but can directly use it and put it onto your website. And then you have this usual stuff. You have your Kepler wallet, where you can manage your different accounts. And on your website, you can integrate these, which allows you then to send transactions or query things. And this is all quite handy and useful, as websites are very common. But we are building a game, and building a game, most developers pick Unity for that. So for us, this means we also want to use the transactions of the blockchain in our game. This is a bit problematic. So now the game has started and opens a website where we should oust our account. So in our case, we have built it in a way that there's a thin, small wallet in the game client, and this gets ousted by your real wallet. So we decided this in order to have better user experience. Of course, it can be done different. It's also possible in a game client to have the full wallet in there. And then in this case here, we can connect our wallet and we can authenticate. Kepler opens and we approve this transaction. So the basic idea here is to be able to do the same thing on websites. And now it's okay, and he's accepted that. So now we could play the game and have a wallet that's ready and able to send transactions, which is our goal here. And in order to do that, we had to build a code base that allows to have the transactions of Cosmos-based blockchains in Unity, and we are using this here. So this is really important if you want to build a game that's really talking to a blockchain and not just have the user skip all the time out into a browser windows, which is of course a bad user experience. So we managed to do that, and our goal here is to give every game dev, every developer the chance to also use Cosmos-based blockchains without coding this stuff again and becoming Cosmos SDK master first, because in order to do that, you need to understand how all of this works, how Cosmos.js does that. And most game devs are indie devs and small teams, and they cannot just have another developer who's also learning the whole Cosmos tech stack, even though they just want to build a single game and use transactions. They can even use the Cosmos Hub itself and transact credits, money, like atoms in their game through the Cosmos Hub. It would also be possible, but not without C# integration. And that's what we're building here and what we want to make available for everyone. With it also comes a Unity plugin that we want to build, so developers can directly get the interface and the auto-generated code into Unity. My colleague Per will tell you more about that stuff. So far about that, why we want to do this. And we think it's absolutely fundamental technology that game devs need in order to use Cosmos for their game. So yeah, Per, please take it away.
So what I have here is a freshly generated Cosmos blockchain. I did that with Ignite. Ignite is a tool. It's the most popular tool for building Cosmos blockchains. And with Ignite, you can also generate client-side code for example, a website. So we could do Ignite generate, and then we have all the options we can generate. We could generate a TypeScript client we can use on the website or in another application. We could generate React hooks. We can generate view composables, but those are all web technologies. And what we did is write a plugin for this Ignite tool. You can see it here, a C# client plugin that will then generate a C# client. And I can show that right now. Here it runs. This is really beta software. This is not done yet, but it works in the way that we want it to work. So this now generated this this folder here, the CS folder for C Sharp. And in here, there's a client. This is a really easy to use, easy to go client to use in, for example, a C Sharp application or in Unity. There's an option for Unity where some options are set differently to work in Unity. And in here, we have all the generated types and queries from the protobuf files in the Cosmos blockchain. And this is really handy. And what we also did, what you can see in the dependencies, we wrote Cosmos CS, which is a Cosmos SDK integration for C Sharp. So this does all the transactions, this does all the actual interaction with the blockchain, and this can also be used standalone. And this plugin we want to write, or we are currently writing, provides all those queries and types that then can be used for your custom blockchains. And what we then also want to do in a further step is create the plugin for, not for Ignite, but for Unity, where this all is like made really easy. So you have this plugin, you install it, and it integrates with Ignite, and it brings all the dependencies with Cosmos CS and everything. This already works with Unity, but it's quite complicated because you need some plugins for NuGet, the package manager of C Sharp, which is not natively supported. But with a plugin, we would like really simplify this. So people like game devs who are not really into blockchain but want to build a blockchain game can build their game really easily without big problems and a big hassle and a big understanding of Cosmos.
Yeah, thanks, Per, for this clarification. Yeah, I think it's absolutely crucial for Cosmos to get this integration because in other ecosystems, especially Ethereum and Solana, gaming is currently booming. And needless to say, these ecosystems have these integrations. They even have a MetaMask wallet directly in Unity. So for gaming projects, I think it's not that easy to convince them to use Cosmos, even though Cosmos is really awesome. And the flexibility and IBC are really strong arguments in going on Cosmos. But then if you realize how cumbersome it is to get it actually running on Cosmos, many CTOs might advise their CEOs to take a second look at other options like Solana or Ethereum, which is of course the most common platform currently for gaming and blockchain. But I think it's very crucial that we as a Cosmos community also look at the other projects and see what they are doing and why they are doing it. And I think it's quite convincing to provide a C# integration, as most games are built with C#. Of course, this also applies to other software platforms, but we come from a gaming perspective. This is where our focus is. But sure, our technology would also work with all kind of software that's built with C#. It's not limited to gaming, but Unity, of course, is mostly a gaming platform, even though it's sometimes used for other stuff. Yeah, and if you have questions, feel free to ask us, and we're happy to get your feedback. Thanks.